Ooh, smells so good.
Alright, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So the other day I was just sitting in class minding my business. I was on my phone and my girlfriend sends me this TikTok and she immediately points out something wrong with it. And then I proceed to find a few more things wrong with it. And then I'm like, alright, I gotta make a video on this. So the TikTok account we're gonna be looking at today is called Mary Alexis 2005. And all she does on her channel is eat food, which is fine. I mean, do whatever you want. But it does get a bit extensive, which is partially what I'm going to be talking about. However, there's also something serious that I'd like to bring up and talk about, because while these videos do appear harmless on the surface, there's something just sticking out to me like a sore thumb. And I'm gonna be honest, it's one of my least favorite things in human behavior, much less on the internet, just in general. So with all that being said, I'm gonna get straight into these TikToks and talk about them. If you do go on to enjoy, make sure to like and of course subscribe while you're here. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And yeah, let's get into the first TikTok.
Hey guys, I got my local pizza place. Let's eat. Ooh, smells so good.
Alright, you know I had to talk about this. I mean, come on. So you dip your wings in the ranch and then you take a bite out of the other side of the wing. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, there are things that bother me when it comes to eating food, but this is an all new low. I mean, what was the point of even dipping the wing in the first place? If you're gonna eat it dry, just eat it dry. And to see a professional do it too. No, but in all seriousness, we're off to a strange start. Alright, if I had to endure that, every single one of you watching this video right now has to endure that as well. Listen, I don't make the rules. It's just, if I have to listen to something like that for a solid 10 seconds, then I'm not going to be the only one listening to that. I'm just going to get it out of the way here. I am like the opposite of what you'd call a fan of anything like sound related, like ASMR or that kind of thing. I genuinely just hate it. I'm sure it's some people's thing, but it's not my thing. It just bothers me. All that noise just bothers me. The way I phrase that makes it sound like I hate loud sounds, but no, I'm sure you know what I mean. What I'm specifically talking about is how this TikTok account will just max out the volume, raise the volume from 100 to 200% every single time that she goes to eat. And I mean, I'm sure that's partially the point, but I just have to get out there. It just bothers me so much. Okay, and right off the bat, we have a lot to unpack here. I gotta say, this portion of the video made my stomach start hurting. I've kind of felt nauseous watching this. Okay, but anyway, let's unpack here chronologically, I guess. First up, why are you wagging the pizza to the camera like that? She seems like she's trying to, like, call a dog over, but, like, towards the camera. Going all, who wants the pizza? Knowing damn well you ain't finna share that. But I don't think anybody'd want to share it with you knowing how much ranch you put on your goddamn pizza. Like, I am 110% sure in the Bible when it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, there was less liquid on earth than there is on this pizza right now. Like, the pizza is yours. No one wants it. No one needs it. You can have it. I mean, I'm not gonna take it from you. And then right after, just cramming the whole thing, getting ranch everywhere. And of course they had to do the thing with the sound. It just, everything mixed together, and I just hated watching that. And before you start coming after me in the comments, this is all in good fun, yo. Just chill. That, really sealing the mark of approval. Also, let me know down in the comments, do you prefer bone-in or boneless wings? Personally, I'm a bone-in guy. I just prefer that so much more. It feels more real if the bone is on the wing. And boneless wings kind of feel like a glorified chicken nugget. I'm gonna be fully honest with you, I could sit here pondering like a Greek philosopher for about 3-4 hours. Give me the whole night. I could still not figure out why anyone would want to sit here for 3.5 minutes and just watch someone eat. And I'm not the kind of person that knocks down people's opinions, people's things. If you do something a certain way, I ain't gonna judge you too much. Okay, yes, maybe that is the entire point of my channel. However, it's satirical. No, but I just don't see the appeal, especially someone scrolling on TikTok that usually don't want to watch long form content. So I just don't see why anyone on TikTok would really want to watch these videos. However, I know there are people out there that will watch those videos, so I guess you can only really judge so far, can't you? Alright, so in this next TikTok, I'm going to start highlighting the more serious issue that I'm beginning to see with all of these videos that she posts.
Let's try the crumble cookies of the week. Ooh, they look pretty. They got squished though.
Totally felt that. The only time I've ever had crumble, it got destroyed before I even got a chance to eat it. But hey, the German chocolate cake was still fire. No, but what I really want to point out in this video, obviously she's filming with what I believe is her sister. And then in some of her videos, you can hear the camera person talking. Now, judging from her TikTok account name, I can only judge that she's around the age of 19. As of now, which of course at that age you are technically an adult. However, you still are very impressionable to the people around you, especially your family members. And what I want to know, the big question I have for her family is, are they enabling this behavior? I mean, my theory is that the person behind the camera is actually her mom, and let's just say here that she is. So this is even counting in the fact that her sister isn't in every single video, of course, but the person who's filming these is obviously in every single video, regardless of whether it's what I believe to be the mom or even the sister filming in other videos. The absolute amount of food in these videos is just, I'm just gonna flat out say, it's not healthy and it's not okay. And I am really sure of this too, because they're not doing anything to stop it. They see that it's getting them likes on TikTok, they see that it's boosting their YouTube channel, they're seeing the money they're getting, and they're thinking, well, if we're gonna do this, and make so much off of it and get so many views, why should we stop? And I don't like parents and families like this anyway. The kind that will try to live vicariously through their children just because they found a little bit of success, they're good at something, or they're popular on the internet. A lot of child actors have gone through this, and additionally, people like Ryan's Kids Toys, I'm pretty sure that's still going on. But this one in particular bothers me because this is affecting her physical health. Eating all of the food that she's eating with the frequency of their posts on both YouTube and TikTok, mind you, is just not okay. It's just not right. It is literally one of my least favorite things ever, and I have told people that. I can rant about it for so long. It's something that bothers me so much. And the other thing I want to cover is the amount of hate that she gets on her TikToks, the amount of hate comments that I see. Is she running in this account? Now, obviously, TikTok isn't the most pleasant place on the planet. However, every creator is going to get hate, and that's okay. But the sheer amount of hate comments that she gets, it's literally the entire TikTok. You scroll down the entire TikTok comment section, it's just hate videos. So what I want to know is one of the family members that's enabling this TikTok account also controlling what goes on the TikTok account? Because I genuinely don't see how a single person could want to continue or would want to continue TikTok or any other social media platform if they saw the amount of hate that they were getting to an extent like this. I know I just ranted for a long time about it, but I genuinely think this is something incredibly serious that light needs to be shown on this. Anyway, we got one more short TikTok to look at, and this one is throwing me for a loop. And this is where the roller coaster began. And I also know what you might be thinking. Chris, she's responding to all of the hate comments. Surely she's seeing what's on her TikTok account, right? And that might be the case. However, it could also be one of those, oh, it's all good over here situations. And that's why I'm still quite skeptical of this TikTok. I genuinely think this might be one of those situations where they're just trying to throw shade off of their TikTok account. However, even if that's not the case, and I sound crazy, I still think a careful eye needs to be kept on this TikTok account, because even if they're not doing this and everything's all fine and happy, everything occurring on this account is just incredibly unhealthy, and it promotes unhealthy eating as well, not just to herself, but to her audience. So even if everything were to be all good, it's still just not good media to post, and I know that she has found success in doing so, but really, we've seen that creators can make a change, and it's really for the better. So if I were someone close to her, I would advise her to just change up her content for the better, not just for herself, but for the sake of her fans. However, if it is like I said, and people around her are enabling this behavior and being a part of this behavior, then something has got to be done about this shit. Seriously. And yeah, I know you saw the last part of that text in the TikTok. I don't know what she means by I don't even eat food in the videos. I mean, it's kind of obvious that you eat food in the videos. But I mean, hey, who even knows anymore? It's just one big mystery. And with that, that is going to do it for today's video. I know it took a serious turn, but I genuinely think some awareness needs to be raised across the internet about what's going on. And not just with this account, but with many others that are doing similar things like this across the internet. If you went on to enjoy the video, you know what to do, and leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video. Anyway, I am going to go so I can finish editing this so I can post it, and with all that being said, I'll see you in the next upload.